What's so special about Hero Bread's soft, fluffy, and delicious breads, buns, and tortillas? These ultra-low net-carb baked goods contain zero sugar, fewer calories, and more protein than the leading brands, and are high in fiber to support gut health. Shop now at Hero.co.
Welcome to a new season of Cozy Womb Podcast. This is season 5 of Cozy Womb. My name is Shan, mom of the girls. This is a podcast where we talk about surviving parenting, the realness about preggo-ness, and giving really good tips on being our best parent and evolving every day. So if that's what you're looking for, you're at the right place.
Hey, it's Anya Dula, and I am the host of Intercultured with Anya Dula. Intercultured with Anya Dula is a podcast that focuses on motherhood, culture, birth work, and travel. And it's just a place for women to come together to discuss our philosophies on motherhood, to discuss our work and birth work, if that's what we do, but mainly to bring women of all different cultures together so that we can talk about how we mother, how we #do motherhood, so that we can learn from one another and learn to love each other. That's really what it's all about. I hope you'll join us. Intercultured with Anya Dula podcast is available on all the major podcast stations. I hope you'll join us. Can't wait to connect.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan. This is season 5, episode 12. Do we need kids? I think there are some people that will say we do. And I think there were some people that will say not necessarily. And then others that's like, no, we don't need them. Clearly, how would life proceed beyond who we are if we don't continue having children or bringing new life into the world? It will have a downward spiral because we are all born and we all have an expiration date where we will die. So, necessarily, I don't think everyone needs to have kids, but I think those that do have kids should do so because they honestly want to have kids. They honestly want to be great parents. They honestly want to pour into another human being unconditionally. And when it's not of that standard, I really be puzzled as to why did you continue the acts to procreate and have a child? We live in a society that gives us an invisible, acceptable life structure. And within it, people should have kids. But what people don't want to be honest about is when we do have kids in today's society that's so fast and so right now and so you need to be able, and your kid needs this, or you're a bad parent and you need to be able to provide that and make this much money and always be able to do this. It's a lot of pressure, but you need to honestly understand and rely on the fact that you made that decision, not society, not your parents, not the person you're with. You made that decision, okay? So that's what we're talking about this episode. If it's something you think you can get into, continue. All right, these are the facts. Not everyone is created to be a parent. Not everyone wants to be a parent. And a lot of us out here think they want kids. But unfortunately, whether it's health, whether it's life, whether it's, you not making that special connection with another individual in order to create a genetically new human being with a piece of yourself, Some people don't. And I don't have the answers as to why people who want kids and think they do it the right way, quote unquote, where they, meet somebody, like somebody, date over time, get engaged, have a wedding, get married, buy a nice house, have the dog, have the cat, have the 2-car garage, and everything looks great. All we need to do is add kids, and for some reason they can't add it. I can't answer that question. I did not create this world. I am not the creator. But as a mom of 2, I can say my kids give me a peace of mind and an urgency to try. They empower me to be better every day. And if I didn't have kids, I probably would be less understanding to other people's needs. Kids definitely make a person more compassionate. And if they don't, and if they make you bitter, then that tells you that you had kids for the wrong reasons. Today, kids cost so much money. And being able to be everywhere with them, whether you're a parent of 1 or 2, whether you're married or single parenting, it's hard, okay? But being a single parent and wanting to be in every part of your child's life is impossible, okay? There's going to be things that you're going to miss. There's going to be things that you're not going to be able to do. I'm not saying you can't get to a point in your life where you can do those things. That should be a goal of yours, but sometimes the answer to their questions and their wants and their curiosity is going to be, no, I can't. Life is set up to be shared, but some people aren't worth the stay. Some people aren't worth the fight and the toxicity of having 2 adults in a home. I think kids deserve to have a home of peace, a home of positive encouragement, a home of love, a home that works. And kids take a lot of time, effort, and loads of patience. So to have 2 people that's supporting each other and their children, it makes that a lot easier. But some people cannot mentally, physically, or financially take on the task of being a parent, whether they're married or not, having a dad and a mom and kids in one household, or struggling to figure out what it is that they want individually, but keep in consideration that, okay, I have kids. The fact is that no one needs kids necessarily to live, just like no one needs cats or dogs to live. It is just a factor in life where if you want those things, you can have those things, and there's steps to have those things. Please do not think that I'm comparing, kids to animals. What I'm trying to say is that kids are not a necessity for you to have a great life. Kids are not a necessity for you to feel fulfilled. Kids are not a necessity to women for them to feel like they are a woman because they bring kids into this world. It does heighten a woman's senses to be a mother, but if you do not become a mother biologically to a child, a young human being, you can always adopt. There are tons of children all over the world that are orphaned for, reasons or another, who do not have parents, who would love a family or someone to love them and take care of them. And if you want to nurture a human being, give back to a human being, provide a human being with a life that they never thought was feasible, do that. Research the steps of you becoming a parent, whether it has to be through adoption. Please do not allow society to tell you what you need. Please do not allow society to make you feel less than because you do not have kids, or let you feel like your thoughts and your compassion and your passion in life is not important because you don't have a family where there are children involved. You can have a family without children. You can have a family with friends. You can have a family with a love partner that you have. You can have your own family. Society doesn't determine what your family is. If you want to have kids, have kids. Yes, it would be helpful to have a supportive partner, but life doesn't always work out that way. And my thoughts behind it is to find a fresh new way to create the life you want. And if you have to block out society's pressures, do that. But do it in a healthy way. Don't be selfish about it. Understand that once you bring a child into this world, it is not that child's fault or that child's choice to choose their parents. The parents are the parents, okay? So just do it in a healthy way. And we don't necessarily need kids, but there are kids all over the world that need us. Thank you for listening to Cozy Room.